Hello, this is Barclay Roper with Tiger Capital Management, LLC, a registered investment advisor in the state of Idaho, bringing you your weekly trend update. The purpose of the trend update is to keep you on the right side of the market. Before we go there, had a comment last week from one of the viewers that asked, Barclay, that was a great update, but what were we looking at on the chart? And so I just want to describe a little bit more in depth what the chart was actually showing us. The chart specifically was a 2-year chart, and each bar on the chart represented 1 day, was the increment of time that we were measuring. And Richard Russell, in his book, The Dow Theory Today, says, Talleyrand, the famous French foreign minister, once remarked, "I know somebody that knows more than anybody, and that is everybody." Russell goes on to say, financially speaking, that everybody is the market. When the majority of informed opinion feels that factors favorable to business are in the offing, stocks are purchased and the market advances. Conversely, when informed opinion feels that conditions are deteriorating, cash is preferred to equity and stocks are sold, thus touching off a decline. Close quote. So the simplest and most efficient way that I have found to gauge the market is by following the price action of the market, because that is the reality of what is actually happening. So I appreciate that question. That was a great question. Let's get on to the trend. If we look at the S&P 500 representing U.S. stocks, we can see right here that the price is above the 200-day moving average. The price is also above the 50-day moving average, and the 50-day moving average, represented by this red line, is also above the 200-day moving average, represented by this blue line, which indicates we are in a confirmed uptrend. Foreign stocks, also price is above the 200-day moving average. The 50-day moving average is also above the 200-day moving average, is not crossed beneath. And so we're also in a confirmed uptrend. Real estate investment trusts, we talked about these last week, and we needed to keep a close eye on them. As of now, the 50-day moving average has not crossed over the 200-day moving average. Although the price has declined below the 200-day moving average. Another indication that we're still in a confirmed uptrend is that this most recent low here has not been broken. So once again, we are in a confirmed uptrend with real estate investment trusts, but we will need to keep a close eye on those. Commodities. Commodities are in confirmed downtrend. We see that the price here is below the 200-day moving average, and back in April, the 50-day moving average crossed over the 200-day moving average below. And so we are in a confirmed downtrend. Bonds, also we can see that the price is well below the 200-day moving average, and that the 50-day moving average crossed over right after the beginning of this year. And so we are in a confirmed downtrend with bonds at this point. I wanted to talk to you just briefly about portfolio construction and how you can apply this information to your portfolio. What I would suggest if you're just starting out is to take each of these 5 asset classes, U.S. stocks, foreign stocks, real estate investment trusts, commodities, and bonds, and create an equally weighted portfolio of those 5 assets. So that means that you'd have 20% of your portfolio in each one of those asset classes. So if we were to look at this today, how would our portfolio look? We would have roughly 60% invested because we're in uptrends in U.S. stocks, foreign stocks, and real estate, and we have 40% in cash because we're in a downtrend in commodities and also bonds. And so we'd want to make sure that that we kept our portfolio equally weighted in those 5 major asset classes and make sure that we rebalance at least annually. Let me go back to just to review what we've already gone over. The U.S. stocks are in an uptrend. Foreign stocks are in an uptrend. Also, real estate investment trusts are in an uptrend, although we need to watch those carefully. Commodities are in a downtrend, and bonds are also in a downtrend. So that wraps it up for our trend update. I'm Barclay Roper with Tiger Capital Management, LLC, bringing you your weekly trend update. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to give me a call at 208-760-0255 or email me at barkley.roper@gmail.com. And we'll see you next week. Thank you.